I think interning is a wonderful thing. It's a real gift if you're an intern, because basically if you think about life being a game of golf, you're really on a driving range just hitting balls, and there's no rules, and essentially you can experiment and try to learn different shots, so to speak, different approaches to what would be your career. And I think it's a really fun time of life.
While electronic platforms and trade algorithms have made for more efficient markets, some buy-side participants believe it comes at a cost, and that cost is execution quality. Christian Hauff, co-founder and CEO of Quantitative Brokers, says these same modern tools can and should be working for the buy-side.
We model and research the microstructure of the instruments that we cover, be it a futures exchange or be it a on-the-run cash treasury. We then devise models that act in the interests of improving the quality of execution for a buy-side directional order into that order book. So it's a sophisticated implementation, but it's also a very transparent solution. So we don't look necessarily at the market trying to single out the high-frequency trading component. We look at that order book as an aggregated set. So when we have an instruction from our customers, which is an order in the form of a symbol side quantity and perhaps a limit price, it may also have a time constraint in terms of an end time. We therefore go into that order book knowing our liquidity demands on that order book, but we'll also intelligently interact with the order book to try to capture passive fill participation as well to improve the overall transaction quality. What we're doing is no different to what a floor broker did back in the day, or still does to this day in certain products, in terms of understanding their customer, receiving the order, intelligently interacting with the pit. In our context, obviously the pit is an electronic order book, so we're interacting with that using the technologies and the techniques available to us today. The beauty about electronic trading and also that of algorithmic agency brokerage with TCA is that it's measurable. You can then look at the quality of your fill executions in the scheme of the market and where it traded and what happened in that order book during the life cycle of that trade, and perform your own analysis. So as you accumulate these data sets, you start to have far more precision around the quality of your execution, and you can make further judgments and we can also help with those judgments as to how to further improve that quality of execution for the buy side. I see it as the high-frequency traders and other market makers have benefited from poor execution from either the buy side directly into that market or through other brokerage facilities or other providers. We come in and say, looking at your existing quality of execution, let's see if we can make it better and reduce that $4 or $5 a lot that may actually be going out to that other benefactor and keeping it and retaining it into your own portfolio and your P&L, and ultimately your investor, and benefiting their economics of using your service.